All right, Fall Classic Baseball, 1952, rubber game. Game 3, Chicago, Brooklyn. Chicago 7 and 8 coming in. It's a home game for them. Brooklyn 9 and 3. Bob Rush is on the hill for the Cubs. And here is the pitch from Rush to Pee Wee Reese to start the game out. And that is going to be a ballpark. And it is popped out of play. Pee Wee will get another play at it. And he hits one. That's not going to leave the yard. That's going to be a liner to third. Lined him out to third. One away. And here's Billy Cox. Billy Cox. 42. That's an out. That's a grounder to short. Got him. 2 down. Here comes Jackie. Red hot. Still hitting .465. On base .603. Ridiculous. And he is going to hit one to center field for an easy out to retire the Brooklyn first. All right, coming up for the Dodgers to the hill is Ben Wade. Ben Wade pitching to Bob Ramazzotti. And there's the pitch. And he hits one through the infield for a base hit. And the Cubs have a runner on. Cubs have a runner on. Nobody out. And that is going to be a strikeout. A KD that ends up being a K and not a D. One away. Frank Baumholtz. Strikeout. Struck him out. 2 down for Hank Sauer. He's their home run hitter. Hit 37 that year. And he lashes a base hit. Base hit. Runner's going to hold at second. Runner holds at second. First and second. 2 down for Chicago. And here is another base hit. And there are 2 outs, and so he scores. Ramazzotti scores from second. Sauer stops at second. 2 down. Still Toby Atwell. And that's another walk. Ben Wade. What is he doing out there? He's going to load them. Bases are full of Cubs. 2 down, and there's a drive. Oh, that one barely. It's a 20. He's going to catch it. It's a liner to third. Side retired, but Cubs get a run and load the bases and leave all of them on. And here comes Brooklyn. Here's Brooklyn. Campanella. 3-5. Campanella. And that is a ground ball to the pitcher. Ground ball, pitcher. So I could put him there. All right, one away. Actually, I couldn't. Here's Duke. Duke, 1-6. No, that's a ground ball. Unassisted to first. 2 away. And here's Pafko. 273. Pafko is going to go down on strikes. He was looking. Threw him the hook. 3 away. Pittsburgh. Brinkhoff. Brinkhoff struck him out. Struck him out on 3 pitches. Bob Rush struck him out. He goes down looking silly. And Ramazotti is going to hit a little roller to short. Easy play. He got him. Side retired. And into the 3rd we go. Brooklyn has not started hitting yet. And here comes Gil Hodges. Gil Hodges. And that is a pop out to second base. 1 away for Hodges. Carl Furillo. Carl Furillo. And that is a fly to right. Flied him out. 2 down. And Ben Wade, pitcher, struck him out. Ben Wade goes down looking awkward. And here come the Cubs with a 1-0 lead. Bob Addis rips a base hit. Rips a base hit past second base. Flip my sheet over. Here's Baumholtz. Baumholtz. 51 KD, no. It's an error check to the pitcher. He's a 5. He makes the play. It's odd. That's a double play. Ground out, double play on Baumholtz. And here's Hank Sauer. Hank Sauer struck him out. 3 down. The Dodgers are playing well, pitching wise. They're just not hitting yet, but they could erupt at any moment. Here's Pee Wee. Pee Wee. That's going to be a grounder to second. He got him. 1 away. Billy Cox. Billy Cox. 2 on the name. That is a strikeout. Billy Cox goes down. And here's Jack Roosevelt. And he draws the walk. He draws the walk. 2 down, runner on. Jackie Robinson on. Roy Campanella, he's got a big bat. 43, 7. And he hits a little grounder to third. Fielder's choice. Side retired. Down goes Brooklyn in the 4th. Ben Wade to Randy Jackson. And that is a pop up to the catcher. Popped him up high, but catchable. Toby Atwell. Atwell is going to walk. Wade puts him on. And that is his 2nd. DeFondy. DeFondy, that one is gone. 665 on the pitcher card. It is out of here. Fondy hits his first home run for DeFondy, and it is 3-0 Cubs as Brinkhoff comes up, and he is going to ground out to third. Rounds to third, 2 away. And Bobby Rush. Bobby Rush. And that's going to be a strikeout. He struck him out. Ben Wade. That is his 6th of the game. And we go to the 5th, but it is 3-0 Chicago. Big hitters coming up. Here's Duke. Duke, and he lashes one. It's a triple into the alley. Duke Snyder with the triple. Here's Pafko. Pafko's going to have an error check. 61. They're checking the shortstop. Stop. Brinkhoff. He's an E6. He makes the play. Runner is going to hold, I think. Runner on third. Hit to the shortstop. Runner actually advances. So they're going to score on the grounder. 1 run will come in. It's 3-1. Base is empty. 1 out. Gil Hodges. 4. And that's a 54 check on a 2. That is a fly ball to left. Error check. Sauer. He does not commit the error. So it's just a fly ball to left. 2 away for Furlow. And he is going to be dotted. Furlow is dotted. Runner on first. Wade, we got to keep him in the game with a runner on first. We need the innings. And he is going to ground out to second base. And that's the side. 1 run in that inning. 3-1 Cubs as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, Ramazotti. Ramazotti, and that is going to be a base hit. Ramazotti hits one past the shortstop. Here's Addis. Bob Addis. He's just going to fly to right. Shallow fly ball. Furlow is there. Great fielder. Frank Baumholtz. 6. That's going to be ground ball to first. Fielder's choice. Let's see if Hodges is strong. He is. That's a double play. 3-6-1. Ground out. Double play on Baumholtz. And that's the inning. We're into the 6th. Rush to Reese. Fly to left. 1 down. Pee Wee Reese. Billy Cox. 263. And that's a range check. This is going to check the pitcher. He's a 12. He makes the play. Ground out to the pitcher. Good fielding there. Here's Jackie Roosevelt Robinson. And that's going to be a double down the line. Double 1 to 8, and it's a 4. And Jackie continues his torrid early season streak. And with 2 down, Campanella could tie this with 1 swing. And hey, double! He doubles down the line. Run scores. 3-2. And here's Duke. This team can erupt. Base hit. Base hit. And another run scores. We are tied. We are tied, and the big bats come through. Runner on first. Still the inning not over. 2 down. Pafko. Pafko. Another base hit. This one's on the infield. They couldn't handle it. Pafko puts him on first and second. Still 2 down, but Gil Hodges. And Gil Hodges, that might end it. And it will, as Gil grounds out to third to retire the side. We are 3-3 going to the bottom of the 6th. Ben Wade versus Hank Sauer. Ah, that coffee's good. Here's Sauer. And that's going to be a line out to third. He lined him out right to the third baseman. 1 away. Here's Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson is going to hit 1, 2, shortstop for an easy grounder. 2 down. And Toby Atwell. Toby Atwell, 2 walks so far in the game. That might be the third one, and it is. He's walked 3 times. Toby Atwell. Now, runner on D. Fondy. And that's going to be a range check because I'm throwing dice everywhere. Oh, God. Range check. Sorry about that. And it's going to be to center field. And Snyder is going to be there easily for the catch. That does it for Pittsburgh in the 6th. There's not one game goes by that I don't drop some dice all over the place. And this rug that I've got, you can't hardly see. It's got so many colors on it, I search forever for a dice sometimes and can't find it. Here's Furlow, top of the 7th. Error check. 31 to first base. D. Fondy. He commits the error. D. Fondy. And we got an exotic look. We got an exotic look. Bases empty. Real bad throw by the first baseman on a slow roller. Ball goes down the line. Batter to third. Fast runner scores if right fielder muffs it. Furlow's not fast. So that is an E. Runner to third. E on the first baseman. Runner to third. And the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position and Ben Wade, and they're going to go ahead and pinch hit for him. They've got some relievers. They're going to bring in George Schuber. George Schuba. Schuba Booba. Georgie Schuba Booba. Here he is. And there's the pitch. 35 on a 2. And that is going to be an out. That's a grounder to third. Runners advance. Ground ball to third. That run is coming home. And Brooklyn takes the lead. Brooklyn takes the lead here in the 7th. It is 4-3. 1 out. Reese. And he's going to rip a single. And now the Dodgers are starting to play. Here's Billy Cox. Billy Cox. It's going to be an out. It's a shortstop. 6'4" Ramazzotti is not strong, so it's just going to be a 6'4". Strong fielder would have had a double play there. 2 down. Here's that man again. He's him. Jackie Robinson. And that's going to be another hit. Jackie, runner to third. Lord, he may hit 400 for the season. First and third. First and third, Campanella. 2 down. That's a ballpark check on a 7. He fouled it out of play. He gets another swing. 3, and that's going to be a ground ball. Routine grounder to second to retire the side. But the Dodgers take the lead. This one's going to be tight. And we bring in a different pitcher for Brooklyn. Let's see. I wanted Joe Black, but he's not on the roster on this particular day. So we're going to bring in Billy Lowe's. Billy Lowe's will come in into the 9 hole. Billy Lowe's. And there he is. There he is. As he comes in to try to preserve this game. Here's Leon Brinkoff, and that's going to be a base hit. So he proceeds to give up a single on his first pitch. Now the Cubs, we're going to pull Bob Rush, and they're going to bring in Phil Cavarretta, I believe. If I've got him, and there he is. There's Cavarretta to pinch hit for Rush. And here we go. Cavarretta, that's going to be an out. He grounds to the first baseman, and that is a 3-6, but Hodges is strong, so that's a 3-6-3. That is a double play because Gil Hodges has a strong arm. And now it's up to Ramazzotti. Nobody on. Ramazzotti hits one. That could be -8. That's 1-2. It is a 2. Ramazzotti rips one over the wall. And it's tied again. Here's Addis. Double. 6-6. Addis rips a double. As the kids say, almost a 6-7. And here's Baumholtz. Baumholtz is going to pop up to the pitcher. Pops him up. That ends the inning. But not before they get a home run, a cheap home run on a 2. And now, where are they going from here? I guess they're going to bring in Dutch Leonard again as we go to the 8th. He pitched the other day. He had several appearances that year. There's him. All right. Duke Snider. Top of 8. 52. Hits one to third. Jackson commits the error. And it's a one base error for Jackson. Runner on first, and here comes the power alley. Here's Pafko. Pafko to the ballpark. Out of play, he gets another pitch. And he capitalizes, base hit. It's the third. Sauer is not weak, so he's going to hold up at second. And we got first and second. And no outs. Gil Hodges struck him out. There's one away. Dodgers need to get this run home. Fiorello is going to do it. That is there's a chance at home. Addis is average 1 to 3, and he gets him. Hodges is out. Out at home. Center fielder makes the play. 2 down. Billy Lowe's, we got to pinch hit because we can possibly take the lead. We got runners in scoring position. So we're going to bring in Abrams. Bring in Cal Abrams. Where is he? Is he not there? He is not there. So we're going to have to use the program for him. Turn ME off. And we're going to let Abrams bat through the computer. Grounded to the left side. Shortstop makes the play. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs can take the lead. And we're going to bring in Clyde King. Clyde King will come in. All right. And he's facing Sauer. Sauer is going to ground out to short. Ground ball to short. One away. Randy Jackson. 52. Error check. Third baseman Billy Cox makes the play. 2 down. 4-4 is the score. Toby Atwell rips a single, and Pittsburgh has a runner with 2 down. And here comes D. Fondy. He has homered in this game. 65, 1 to 15. It is gone. Fondy hits another one. Chicago takes a 2-run lead. Unreal. Brinkoff. And he's going to walk. Brooklyn's in trouble. And they're going to let Dutch bat. They're going to let Dutch Leonard bat because they want him to try to finish the game. And I don't believe he has a card either. So we're going to ME him. So there's the pitch. 0-2, and he struck him out. Struck him out, but Clyde King gives up 2. And Pittsburgh can win it here with 3 outs, but it may not be as easy as it looks. Here's Pee Wee, and he opens up with a base hit. Pee Wee opens up with a base hit. Here's Billy Cox. Billy is going to line out to left for the first out. Lined him out to left. 1 away, but here's Jackie. 478, but not this time. He struck him out. 2 away. Dutch Leonard is in position to win this game, but here's Campy. Campy, and he's gonna rip a double. And let's see if Reese is fast. He is, and the run scores. And all of a sudden it is 6-5, and it comes down to Duke. And Duke, 32, that's going to be the ball game. A little roller to first, and that is the game. 6-5, Brooklyn wins it. Winning pitcher, Dutch Leonard, he's 4-0 now. King loses it, he's 0-2. Brooklyn goes to 9-4. Home runs, Fondy, Ramazzotti, Fondy again, and Chicago goes to 8-8. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed 1952 baseball, and please subscribe if you would, and help the channel. So long.